Hi guys, today we're going to be looking at a mini projector by Kuchir. It's an Android based projector and it's impressively small. It's like the size of a large smartphone. On the side we've got two USB ports, a DC in, audio out and a HDMI. Underneath we've got a tripod threaded hull. On the other side we've got a focus adjustment dial, a power on off toggle and a micro SD slot. We've got some navigation buttons on the front, a power indicator at the base, and on the top there's obviously the projection lens and some ventilation for the fan. It comes with a fairly basic quick installation guide, but once you're actually inside the operating system of the projector there's quite a large user manual there in PDF format. It comes with a good quality mains adapter. This is the 3-pin UK version, but obviously if you bought the product in the US you'd get the 2-pin version. And what's nice about this is that it's got a detachable USB connector so that you could do away with the mains power and plug it into an external power bank. There's a miniature tripod that has got semi-rigid legs that you can position, and that just screws to the underside of the projector. It's a little bit off centre, but as long as you've got one of those legs facing forward it's quite stable. Finally we have a HDMI cable and a fairly basic remote control. Now here's a little tip for you. This remote is fairly basic and Android 4.4 isn't. It's really designed to be used with either a touchscreen device or a mouse. Trying to navigate around it with just a basic remote control is very difficult, and I had a bit of a tough time during the setting up phase, but as soon as I realised that I could make use of the USB port and plug a mouse in, everything became so much easier, so I highly recommend you do that. The other items that I would suggest you consider, some of them are optional, some of them are a must. Firstly, a Bluetooth speaker. There is sound on this, but I'll be honest with you, I could never watch a film with the sound quality that you're going to get from this, which is to be expected. It's the same as using audio from a smartphone, it's just not powerful enough. Especially considering that there's a bit of a noise from the fan, you definitely need to get yourself a Bluetooth speaker, or any speaker really, because there's a headphone out socket there, so you could just plug a non-Bluetooth device in. You can cast directly from your phone, you can also AirPlay from an Apple device. What I found the best way if you want to use it for watching films is just load them up onto a USB stick and plug it in the side. Easy as that. The next item is a portable power bank. I mean, these are super cheap. You're going to get about 2–2.5 hours maximum of battery life before you're going to need to charge it. So having a power bank, you can run it as if it was connected to a power source. You know, I can just plug that in, and that's got power. You could watch 5 movies using this. And the other thing that I've paired up and used is a Bluetooth keyboard. With the mouse and the Bluetooth keyboard you've just got basically full control over that system, and it makes things so much easier than trying to navigate around with this little thing, which you won't be able to do on some apps anyway, because you need that touch or mouse functionality that you just don't have with this. The HDMI port on this projector is out, not in, so the only real use for this cable is to bypass the projector and send the display to an external screen. I've been showing you this product in a well lit room with a big bifold door there, so there's not much point me projecting this onto say the surface behind me, because there's so much daylight in this room it would just look far too faint to really make any good use of it. You really want to use this in the evening or in a room where you can draw some blinds and get a fair amount of darkness. There's one room in the house that's nice and dark, and that's my boy's bedroom, so I'm going to have to take you in there and set this up and give you a bit of a demonstration. Okay, so we're in my boy's bedroom at the moment, and I was going to use this board here, which is about a 42-inch TV, but to be honest I think we can go a little bit bigger. the space that I've got at the end of his bed is, it's about the equivalent of a 50-inch TV. So if I can put a bit of white paper up here and project onto that, we'll see what it looks like. So that's about a 52-inch screen. And the projector is about the same distance away, about 55 inches. Okay, let's fire this up and have a look. Now you can probably hear the fan noise there. It's not overly loud, but you can certainly hear it. Okay, let's dim the lights. Okay guys, let's put this on. As you can see, their logo is very similar to Google's. With regards to the darkness in this room, it's not pitch black. My camera's probably making it look darker than it actually is. It's currently 11 o'clock in the morning with just regular curtains closed. Okay, so here's the home screen. You can see there's quite a few apps there to choose from. But if we go over to the, where's the the user manual. I'm using the remote here, see? But to be honest, you need to plug a mouse in and then you've got, you know, full cursor control. But as you can see, there's quite an extensive guide here that you can access, and it tells you how to set your Wi-Fi up, you know, all the information that you would need. So like I say, you can use your phone or you can Miracast. Here you've got AirPlay. I wouldn't say it works particularly well for movies. It's fine for slideshows and images, but the best performance you're going to get out of this is by using a USB stick. I've got a few films here on my USB stick. So when I open it up, it's given me a choice of different players to choose from. I think they're all pretty much the same. Oh no! So there you go, that's quite decent really. With regards to the audio, like I say, I wouldn't really advise that you use it without an additional audio source. You could just take along a set of headphones and plug those into the 3.5 jack. I'll take the Bluetooth speaker off so you can hear what the actual audio is directly from the device. So there you go, it's very tinny, and you know, you couldn't really enjoy a film with that sort of audio quality, but like I say, it's just a matter of plugging in a device. You may see a bit of flicker on this video footage, but that's just the way that my camera's recording. There's no flicker at all on the actual screen. So as you can see, I've got the Wi-Fi set up and I can just use this. I can watch YouTube videos. If I go back, I can browse the net. So, you know, it's got a lot of functionality on it. Again, I will just stress that without a mouse, orientating round on the internet or even on YouTube is a bit of a hassle, and I didn't really enjoy the experience. So I would highly recommend you have some sort of method of navigating without having to rely on the remote control. But it's got Netflix on it, it's got a ton of stuff on there. You know, you can't really go wrong with this operating system once you get familiar with it. So what I'll do is I'll just open the curtains and let all the daylight in and turn the light on, just so you can see what it looks like in a bright room. So you can sort of still see the screen, but to be honest, you would struggle. Hope you found this review useful. It's a good product and I can recommend it, as long as you can plug in a portable speaker and preferably a mouse as well. You can get by, especially if you're just going to use the USB stick to watch movies, then you can get by with just using the remote. But to be honest, to make full use out of the Android 4.4 operating system, I would recommend that you use a mouse. But thanks for watching. If you found it useful, please leave me a like or a comment below, and subscribe for more reviews. Thanks very much. Have a good day.